Yo! I can't hear you. I was not talking. That's why. Sunday afternoon. Every time I'm saying I'm gonna stream Sunday morning, and then I end up waking up late, and it's fucking 1:30 p.m. But I work out, that's why. Because I work out the morning, well, when I wake up. You know? Today was chess. Chess workout. What's up, guys? I forgot to put the category of just chatting. Just chatting. Just chatting. Because we're gonna start. Today, guys, I'm trying something new. Because I saw like well, I used to do that and I stopped, and I don't know why I stopped, but every Sunday, guys, we're gonna film a YouTube video while I stream. You know what I mean? Content wise with what I do. You know? So we're gonna talk about comedy, Resident Evil, gaming in general. So now the packaging of my YouTube channel is gonna be my dumbass skits, Resident Evil, gaming skits. We're gonna do other games soon. We're gonna continue the dang news. Even though I don't have a lot of views on it, I think I got a lot of views on the skits inside the dang news. So if people can come from the shorts and the reels and go on my YouTube, I think it's gonna be good. After that, every Sunday I'm gonna make a video YouTube talking about shit that I like, or commentary a bit, ideas, maybe collab with other people at one point. Guys, what do you think about one day I produce a dating show, and it's like find your Ada or Leon thing. So like everyone has to cosplay Ada Wong or Leon S. Kennedy for the guys, and then they need to or girls can cosplay Leon and guys can cosplay Ada too. It doesn't matter. And then after, they need to do like games and shit to find out if they're compatible. And then after, at the end, they match. I'll cosplay Ada. Okay? And we'll find you a Leon S. Kennedy. Me, I'm gonna be the anchorman. I'm gonna be the animator. Anyway, today, guys, I'm gonna start us. No, me, I don't participate. You're gonna find somebody else to peg. Okay, stop the music because I need to talk. All right, guys. So today I'm gonna record I'm gonna record at the same time, so I start recording. All right, guys. So today we're gonna do. Today we're gonna do. Wait, I'm coming back. Actually, I need to turn off something. Fucking fan in the background. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now it's good. So we're gonna start today by doing a tier list of the most my opinion, guys, of the most, and you can help me too, of the most comedic characters in Resident Evil. Because I do Resident Evil skits a lot, like comedy parody of Resident Evil. I do this shit a lot. So we're gonna rank them, and my rank system is like hilarious. That it means that character is super fucking funny. Funny by accident. Funny by accident. It's like they're funny, but not because they say what they say or everything. It's like more they're funny because the situations, happens to them, or like the people, how they interact with people. We got not funny and we got boring. So we're gonna rank them all, guys. And actually, I think it's gonna give me more ideas for my Resident Evil skits. So I think it's gonna be good. And also, we're gonna link back to skits that I did, because mostly what I find funny, it's things that I can do, that I can make skits out of it, So let's start this shit. All right. All right. Wait, let me I think we can still put music in the background. Yeah. Just a small background, In a way, I record and I don't put the music in my recording. That's fine. All right. Let's start this shit. Let's start it. All right. All right. First character, I guess. Jill Valentine. And you can comment your ideas and your perspective, right? Not just me thinking about it, but Jill Valentine, guys, she's not funny to me. That's why I have hard time. There's a bug fucking my video. Anyway, Jill Valentine is not funny to me. I can't find anything that's actually funny from Jill Valentine except Resident Evil at the start of Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil and the other Resident Evil that Jill Valentine is in, like Resident Evil 3, she's just badass. And like, I'm not saying she's a shit character, by the way. It's one of my favorite character in it's my top 3. So my top 3, it's Leon, then Ada, then Jill Valentine, probably. As I would say, she's a peak character. Like, her actions and everything that she does it's fucking insane, but she's not funny. The only thing that starts being funny with Jill, it's not because of her. It's because of Wesker, It's because of Wesker. The only thing that she's funny of, it's when she gets like transformed into a robot You know, she's controlled by Wesker, and then she becomes like serious. And then the only comedic aspect I could find of her, and that's why it's the only skit I did so far with Jill. It's when she become blonde because of Wesker. You know, she gets controlled by Wesker, and all of a sudden in the Resident Evil 5, she becomes blonde for no fucking reason. She always like brunette, and now she becomes blonde. It makes no fucking sense, but again, it's mostly because of Resident Evil 5. Because in Resident Evil 5, I think Resident Evil 5 bring the comedy aspect of Resident Evil to another level. It's like another level of like Resident Evil 5 makes so much not sense at all that like it becomes funnier, you know what I mean? But for Jill Valentine, she's still not funny. And that's why like I guess like, you know, my skit of I should put my skit on the side there. Homelander would be a perfect Wesker. True. Shut up, Ludwig. You know, that skit there. Where is it? Yeah. Why? Fucking load. Okay. That's skit. So the only thing I found funny to do about Jill Valentine, it's when she turns blonde. For no fucking reason. So that's why that's why it's the only shit I could find funny about Jill Valentine, and that's why it's the only skit so far I have with her. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Chris Redfield, guys. Chris Redfield, I would say Chris Redfield is the same thing as Jill, I would say. Like he's like funny. He's funny, but not because of him. Because but there's more comedic just because of Resident Evil 5. There's more comedic moment of Chris, you know, and actually there's multiple things, but I think the top funniest thing about Chris is that well, first there's the boulder, you know. The boulder skit that I did right there. Like that, like you can punch a fucking boulder. I think it's the most fucking funny thing about Chris Redfield, you know? Like, why is who's strong enough to punch a boulder? It's impossible. You know, it's fucking dumb. But that's make it good for me because since I do comedy about it, I'm happy that they did that because like it makes me able to do comedy about it. What about what else about that's funny about Chris? Well, is overly muscles, you know? The way like Chris Redfield, Re5. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, he's on steroids in Resident Evil 5, and it's so funny. Like, I remember the first time I saw his arms, like, in the game, it's even worse, I feel like. His arms are, like, bigger than, like, Look at, oh yeah, here we see it well. Look at this shit. Look at his arm. How do we see only the image? There. Look at this shit, bro. It's impossible to have like look at this. Like my arm is like and I work out, but like, bro, this guy is on fucking steroid, bro. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, his arms are bigger than his head. It's like crazy. So this is an other aspect. Dan, you can start your own business. What do you mean? Cosplay stripper? Oh yeah, maybe. But yeah, anyway. So I was talking about Chris. It makes no fucking sense to have those muscles. That's why after that I did like that skit with where I where Chris needs Shiva, and then he's like, it ends up that the joke is like he's on fucking steroids because everyone on Instagram or social media says that Chris is on steroids because he has too much muscles and make no sense. That's why also I bought a muscle shirt just to play Chris, because even though I work out, I think I never can be huge as Chris, you know? I can be huge, I can be Jack as Leon S. Kennedy, but Chris is another story. And another thing about Chris that's like, I think funny, it's how he looks chopped in Resident Evil 7. Look at this. Like, like, I don't know what they did. Like, in every other Resident Evil, Chris looks like handsome. But for some fucking reason, in Resident Evil 7, like, the game is insane, but Chris looks so fucking chopped. It makes no sense, you know? I think that's another funny thing about him, but I didn't know how to bring that into a skit because I was like, my cosplay of him already looked chopped, so. But yeah, that's one thing funny about him. Anyway, moving on. So Chris, just because of the boulder and his interaction with Wesker, I think he's in the funny by accident. Yeah. After that, you need to book Leon for your bestie. Well, I charge 5,000 for the night. 5K. Anyway, moving on. Sheva. I don't have much things to say about Sheva. She's only in Resident Evil 5. Again, the only comedic thing about her is that she has to deal with Chris being a douchebag and Wesker. But like, I would not say she's boring because she's kind of badass in Resident Evil 5. So I would say she's just not funny, like Jill. But she's badass though. Barry in Resident Evil 1, to me, and I think I could do skits about him at one point. He's not boring. If you look, wait. To me, look, I'm gonna class it to funny by accident because again, it's his interaction with Wesker and other shit. Look at this. Let's try to find. It's just so that's what I mean is that because Resident Evil 1 the dialogue was so fucking ass, Barry becomes funny by to me by accident because he's so fucking a lame character, and also there's a part in Resident Evil 1 where you don't he's like sus. Everything he does is like sus. So you think if you don't know the lore of Resident Evil and you play the first Resident Evil and you don't know that Wesker is the bad guy, you think it's him the bad guy because he's so fucking bad at communicating that like he becomes sus. So that's so for me that's funny by accident. Yeah. Rebecca Chambers, guess. Rebecca Chamber, she's not funny. She's not funny by accident. The only cute-ish interaction that she has, it's in Resident Evil Zero with Billy Cohen. It's kind of funny, but not funny at the same time. It's like cringe a bit. If you people who played Resident Evil Zero would know what I mean. So she's not funny, but she's a peak character. And also, one thing that's maybe a bit funny to me is when she looks like the dead wife of a bad character in one Resident Evil movie, and people want he tries to marry her and like replace her by his dead wife or whatever. But that's kind of a bit funny, but it's not funny. So peak character, but not funny. All right, the goat, guys. The fucking goat. We should have kept him for the end, but here it is. The goat himself, Wesker. I think Wesker is the most like he has the most potential in all the Resident Evil to be the most funny character because of everything. That's why I did so many skits. I did so many skits with Wesker in, and I still have got a lot of ideas with Wesker to do skits because he's just so fucking hilarious. He's like the peak villain of Resident Evil. Like everything he says makes no sense, and it's like half cringe at the same time, and like he sound like a fucking pervert. His the voice actors like did a good job to like make him sound like a fucking lunatic pervert villain. Like that makes no sense. Like he goons, he legit have photos of Rebecca Chambers as a rookie in a cute basketball outfit, and he goons to her. like he, like everything he does, it's fucking funny. You know, he wears shades in the dark, like to hide his cat eyes or whatever he has because he got the virus in him. Yeah, everything he does, like the fights with Chris at the end of Resident Evil 5, everything he does is fucking funny. So yeah, he's the peak hilarious character in Resident Evil, and nobody would change my mind about this. It's like it's the funniest character. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be Leon is gonna be a bit complicated because I feel there's moment that he almost get hilarious, like his dad jokes that makes no sense at the worst moment. And that's why Leon is I think it's my top second. Well, first because I think I do a semi decent cosplay of him, so I'm able to like portray him better and kind of do a bit his voice like in my skits and my videos. So he's kind of easy to cosplay and like to impersonate. And I think everyone loves Leon, so he's really relatable. So it's easy to do comedy with him, you know. And his dad jokes and he's like always a bit awkward. So like he's like funny. He will fit for real. I could copy this guy on those three category. The thing is, he's not hilarious though. You know, his jokes are not that funny. This is just like fucking dad jokes that like I'm not like, you know, I don't cramp like Wesker, you know, and sometimes he's funny because the way he interacts with basically the way it's more the way he interacts with women that is fucking funny, you know. He's like that guy that like he play like the good boy, but at the same time he comes out with fucking comments on the woman and like fucking shit that are so fucking like not fitting for his character that are like it makes him super funny. So I would put him in funny. Because sometimes he's funny by accident and sometimes he's almost hilarious. I think the way that is very funny with Leon, I think Leon, like in a comedic aspect, because I'm a comedy nerd, but I think Leon, he's like the straight man in a when you have a comedic duo, you have the straight man and the punch man. So like there's the guy that like is more straight and like he brings the premises, and then there's like another character that brings the jokes, you know. So I think Leon is like necessary for a lot of comedic aspect in Resident Evil. Anyway, moving on to Claire Redfield. Claire Redfield, Redfield, well, she's a peak character just because of Resident Evil's Code Veronica and also Resident Evil 2. She's not funny by accident. She's not funny. She's not area. She's just not funny, but she's not boring. She's a cool character. I would put her after Jill like this. She's not funny, but yeah. They have like a small banter with her and Leon. Small like funny talks, but it's not funny that much. It's just and but she's an awesome character. The thing I start to see, well, we're gonna continue, so it's probably gonna change, but I feel like Resident Evil creators, and good thing that they changed that, like they made Leon like they asked women and everything to make Leon sexy in the last Resident Evil 9, but I start to see a pattern that like the writers of the old Resident Evil, they were like a man is like it's like funny and everything and like makes fucking weird cringe joke, and that's what is funny, and then the women are just badass, you know. I think they did a really good job with when we're gonna talk about it later with Grace, that she's like cute but funny at the same time, like with her little quirks and everything. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it after. Okay, Ada Wong. She's not hilarious. She's not funny by accident. She's not funny by accident. Like nothing that she does make her funny by accident, you know. The way she interact with Wesker, she's badass, you know. She's fucking badass. It's not funny between them. It's really a transactional fucking it's very transactional, like very fucking, you know, we work and like, but the way that she treats Leon, I think she's funnier than Leon, and I'm gonna explain why. It's because she the way she treats Leon like he's like a good boy and like she's fucking I don't know, she's like treating him like he's like his bitch basically, her bitch. He's like her bitch. To me, that's a very funny aspect, and that's why I pushed it to another level in my skits. Like, like when I like when I cosplay Ada and Leon at the same time, and to me the funniest aspect about Ada is that she she's the boss of Leon. You know, she's like the virtual boss of Leon because we don't have any source yet, official source that they're married for real. We have maybe hints and everything, but I feel it's like I feel they're very they very have that relationship, you know, that like Leon like with Diff and her with his life, it's like Leon is like her knight, you know, and at the same time her bitch, you know. In Resident Evil 4, she's using him to get what she wants, but at the same time she helps him. So I think she loves him a lot, but it's still her bitch, you know. So that's the comedic aspect between them two that makes me laugh a lot. So just for that, I think she's funny, Ada, for that reason. All right, Marvin. Marvin in Resident Evil 2. I think this guy is funny by accident. Why? Because there's something funny about him, like being stuck in that he's bitten and everything, and he's gonna turn into a zombie. And like, there's like a funny way that like Leon arrived in the police station, he tries to help him and everything, and he's just like, get the fuck out, like save your life and everything. But like, he's cool, he's badass, but like the way that like you just come back at one point in the middle of the RPD and he's just there in zombie, and I don't know, he looks like kind of fucking dumb, not gonna lie. Like he's just in the middle of the RPD and like as a zombie, and that makes me laugh a lot. For I don't know, maybe it's me who makes me laugh for no reason, but I think it was hilarious to just like he just is a zombie there. And like Leon at the same time, Leon is almost for real. Leon sometimes is almost autistic because he's like just, oh, sorry officer, but like there's always a part of Leon that like he seems to care, but he seems to not care at the same time, and that's what is hilarious with Leon. It's like sometimes he's just act like almost like he has zero fucking emotion sometimes, you know, and that makes me laugh. But he has emotion, but like he didn't like he hides them well, you know. He bottled them up. Anyway, this is Sherry. Sherry, she's not gonna lie, she's boring. She's not epic and everything. She's just boring. There's nothing. She was a kid in Resident Evil 2. She got saved. She's not funny. She's not funny, but also she's boring. Like there's nothing special about her, like for real. So I'll put it in boring. I got nothing much to say about her. About she was a kid in Resident Evil 2, and yeah, whatever. Her mother of Sherry Birkins. I can for I don't know why I forgot the name. I need to check. Mom of Cherry Birkins. Wait, Cheryl Birkins. See, I call her. What, bro? Annette Birkin. Annette Birkin. Yeah, Annette Birkin. She's. I think for me, she's funny by accident. Because. You know why? Because she's a fucking terrible mother. She's. She's fucking shit at being a mother, and to me, it actually makes me laugh. You know, like it's like there's a fucking apocalypse, and everything, and like the only thing she thinks about is like her husband becoming a monster, and like she's in the fucking lab, and it's her half her fault, you know, and then she's just there trying to like defuse the fucking situation, and he's just it makes no fucking sense. Like, you know, her daughter is like her daughter is like something on the side, you know, like she care about her daughter, but at the same time, it's like she cares more about her work, and I think it makes her funny by accident because she's a terrible woman. This dude, this dude is not funny. I mean, he's not boring because he's a good boss, you know, in the Resident Evil 2. He's kind of scary when you the first time you play Resident Evil 2, so yeah, I'm putting it there. Okay, Mr. X. Mr. X. Mr. X, I need to put it. Oh. Oh. Mr. X is funnier than Leon and Ada, but not hilarious, I feel. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. X. Mr. X is hilarious, but is funny, but like just because, not because anything, just because how he looks. You know, he looks like a fucking huge predator that's gonna like fuck Leon. Like he's just running after him, and it's like he just like or Claire, and he's just like it's just the way he looks that makes no sense. Just a huge guy with a leather trench coat and a small hat. To me, he's funny as fuck. I wish I could create a cosplay of him. That would be funny as fuck. Like, but I don't know. I would have to paint my face gray and like buy a fucking mechanical suit to look giant, or like maybe use cameras to look giant. But yeah, at one point I need to do a skit with this guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I need to do something. Carlos is not funny, but he's not boring. I have nothing much to say about him. He was cool in Resident Evil 3. He helped Jill. Yeah, he's cool. He's badass. That's all. Nemesis is scary as fuck. I think it's one of the most fucking scary, protagonist, like antagonist, not protagonist. He's the most scary, like bad guy in Resident Evil for real. Like, especially when back in the 90s when Resident Evil 3 came out on the PlayStation and stuff. He was scary. I remember when I was young, like it was stressful when he was there, you know what I mean? In the remake, not as much, you know. I didn't felt as scared, but of course I was older, but I felt he was like you had a hard time with him in fucking Resident Evil. In Resident Evil 3, like the real one, the first one, the OG. So he's not funny by accident. He's not funny. He's scary. I would say maybe his face is a bit funny. I would have to add a category, a bit funny. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Because just of his face, a bit funny. There. I think Nemesis is a bit funny. Just because the way he moves and the way he's like always stars. I remember when I was young, I find that funny that like there's a huge deformed fucking creature running around stars people and like just wanting to kill them. There's something comedic a bit about him in his face too, looking like a smoked meat, whatever. I don't know. All right, this guy, Steve, in Resident Evil Code Veronica. This guy is funny. He's funnier than all of them because he's like a little brat. He's a fucking he's like an asshole, and also he has like the most. He has some scene in Resident Evil Code Veronica. I think it's like the same thing as Resident Evil 1 with Brad and Barry and everything. It's like the dialogue is so ass, and like a scene when his dad dies and everything. I think it makes him like I don't know, the way is the voice acting and everything, and the way he acts in the game is just fucking funny. Like he burned legit. You give him a gun at one point, and he burns the magazine. Like there's no more fucking bullets anymore in it. Like he's just a fucking he's just a fucking bitch. And to me, it makes him funny. All right. This guy. Oh yeah, this guy in Resident Evil Code Veronica too. He's funny too. I don't think he's funnier than all of them though. But his voice, is the voice acting. He has an eye voice and everything. He sounds ridiculous, and to me, that's fucking hilarious. That's fucking funny. This guy in Resident Evil 3 is a fucking asshole. I remember him. I would say he's a bit funny, just because he's like the asshole fucking with Jill. You know, he's like. He hates her for no reason, almost. Like, he legit have so much anger and hate inside of him for no reason that it makes him a bit funny for that, you know? Billy Cohen, I would put him in funny accident. Billy Cohen in Resident Evil 0. Funny by accident. Right there, because it's like they portray him. I hope they're gonna do a Resident Evil 0 remake soon, because and write him better than this, because he's just in this. He has a fucking tribal tattoo, and he looks like a douchebag, and he's like out of prison, military prison, and he's just he just acts like a fucking douchebag with Rebecca, and in a way it makes him funny because of that, because the dialogue, he just like he looked like a perv and a douchebag at the same time, and there's something funny about it. But at the same time, at the end, when the story evolves, it becomes like a good guy and everything. But like, yeah, he's kind of funny, and also his voice acting. He talks like a bit like, I don't know, like a bitch, and it makes me fun. It makes me laugh. Ashley. Actually, I'm gonna put her in funny accident by accident, but at the end. Why? Because it's again because of her relationship with Leon. Leon's makes her funny, you know what I mean? Because she's like the annoying brat that Leon's needs to take care. She becomes funny, and that's why I put her in a lot of my skits with Leon, because it's like she's a dead weight for Leon, you know, like it just makes her funny that Leon needs to like fucking drag her in Resident Evil 4 and everything. I hope we're gonna see her more at one point, you know, see what she's doing. But yeah, in Resident Evil 4, there's a lot of moment that makes her funny by accident because of Leon, I feel. All right. Carlos. Not Carlos. Why I forgot his fucking name, guys. Why? Guys, why I'm frozen on his name, and I know I play Resident Evil 4 so many times. Help me, guys. What the fuck I'm doing? Oh, Luis. What the fuck, bro? My bad, guys. Sometimes my mind fucked with names. Luis, to me, he's not funny by accident. Well, a bit with what he says. Thank you, Liver Sinister, for the hydrate. I will drink water soon. Funny by accident with Luis a bit, but I think he's just a bit funny. He's like, he tries to like he makes some jokes about Ashley are borderline weird as fuck, especially in the OG Resident Evil 4. And he's a bit funny with Leon, he's a bit funny with Ada, but not more than this, you know. So I would put it in there. I got nothing much to say about him. Some people told me I should do some skits about him. I legit don't know what I could do about him that much because he's just a fucking creep. You know, he's hitting on woman and he's like, he's a good guy slash weirdo. Like, I'm maybe gonna do something about him at one point, but so far I didn't find any idea. If you have any fucking ideas, write it in the comments or the chat. You know? Hoonigan, I think I would put her in a bit funny too, just because of her relationship with Leon again, you know? Leon makes her funny again because of her interaction with Leon. You know? And I'm thirsty as fuck and I don't have water, so I'm gonna, and liver sinister requested hydrates, I'm gonna go grab water. I'm coming back. All right, baby. All right. The bad guy. This is the bad guy in Resident Evil 4. I always forget his name. Sadler. Yeah, Sadler. I don't know why I forget always his fucking name. And he's like the main villain in my favorite game ever, but I still forget his name. Sadler is just not funny. He's the bad guy. He's a fucking weirdo in Resident Evil 4. But he does, to me, that's why I think I forgot his name all the time, because he's just a fucking huge creature I fight as Leon at the end. He kidnaps Ashley for no fun. Like, I don't know. He's not funny. This dude is like Mr. X 2.0, but not funny. I think I would say he's a bit funny, but again, not because of him. Because of Leon again, you know? The way Leon kills him and, like, takes his fucking eye, and the way he choke Leon, it makes him a bit funny. Yeah. That's... I don't have anything else. Okay, this guy. This dude. This dude is funny as fuck. But I would not say hilarious. I would say it's the same. He looks like Napoleon. He's like tiny and everything, and his voice is so fucking funny. And I still don't. Why I forget all the name of the villains. Napoleon looking dude. RE4. Salazar. Fuck, bro. I don't know why I forget all the names. Salazar is the same thing that this dude in Resident Evil 0. Salazar, I think I could do a skit about him at one point. I think that would be pretty funny, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna note it. I think we could do something about Salazar. Actually, I'm gonna note it because he's just fucking hilarious. The developer of Resident Evil, like 4, they make him so fucking funny and memeable, like a fucking small character looking like Napoleon, and I don't know. And then the way that you can throw eggs too as a achievement in his mouth and throw a grenade too. And he's just super like he's just fucking funny like to me. Like he's a funny character. Not really what he says, but the more how he looks, how he acts, it makes him fucking funny. All right. Krauser. Krauser, I would put him in a bit funny. Because it's the way that he acts with Leon, you know? He acts like he's like because he was his superior in like top special ops, whatever. He trained Leon. And like there's something funny about him that like makes no sense. Like he acts like he's this huge douchebag for no reason, like a merc, and the way he tests Leon makes no sense, you know, like he fights him and like he hides in the shadows and like surprise attack and everything. Like it's just to me it's super fucking funny. It's really like a classic Japanese game kind of like douchebag like portrayal of a American mercenary. So yeah, to me he's a bit funny for that. I think we need to do some skit about him at one point with him and Leon, you know. There's some kind of fucking weird vibe between them. Like that, are they bro? They're fighting. They hate each other. Like there's something weird about them. There's actually, yeah, there's something to explore there with their relationship. All right, I think I put her in a bit funny because the way she acts and everything. A bit the same thing as Krauser, but in Resident Evil 5, the way that like she again is Wesker that makes her funny a bit because she's just like a random bitch used by Wesker again to do his thing, and like she just acts like a bitch with Chris and Shevo and everything, and like it's like I don't know, there's something about her that makes me laugh, and like she get used by Wesker like everybody else. Yeah, it's just a bit funny. I know, yeah. Actually, I would put her funny by accident, or because it's really more because of Wesker. This guy, oh yeah, this guy is actually the same thing. It's the same fucking thing. He's funny by accident, but more funny than her and more funny than Ashley. I would say. I would say he's more funny than all of them. Yeah, because it's just the way. Again, this guy, he just looked like a fucking creep. Like I don't know if you guys remember, but in Resident Evil 5, he turns like in a huge fucking sea monster, and he just looked like a clit. I call him the clit monster because he turns into a huge monster, and his face is just like it looks like a clit. I don't know if they make this. They did this on purpose. The producer of Resident Evil 5, but he just looked like a fucking giant clit. Yeah. Okay, moving on. In Resident Evil 6, I don't remember her name. Why I don't remember her name? She's badass, but she's not funny. Yeah, moving on. Fuck her. She's just badass. She's cool, and like you're like, oh, she's gonna date Leon, maybe. Yeah, no. This guy, same thing. He's not funny, and he's actually a cool character, and he gets fucked in Resident Evil 6 too, but he's not funny. Why they put Ada twice? Ada in Resident Evil 6 because she's different. She's not Ada in Resident Evil. I think everything in Resident Evil 6 is not funny. It's a good action game, but it's not funny. That's why I didn't do any skits of Resident Evil 6, and maybe we're gonna stream that next. I think I'm gonna stream that next week. Maybe I'm gonna find more ideas actually, because it's been a long time about Resident Evil 6. This guy too, to me, he's not funny. Maybe if you find anything funny, guys, about those characters, tell me in the comments or the chat right now. So maybe he's gonna give me ideas for skits Wednesday. Ethan, I think is funny. He's funny by accident, but I would put him at the bottom. Ethan in Resident Evil 7 and Village is just what is funny about him. It's everything that happens to him. You know, he's just a fucking normal guy that tried to find his wife that works for Umbrella in the past and got fucked by all this gooey shit. And yeah, he's funny because of that. So Ethan is funny by accident just because he is in the situation is, and other character that we're gonna talk about soon in Resident Evil 7 and Village that makes him. He's a bit like Leon on that, but he's less funny than Leon, you know? He doesn't do like funny jokes, dad jokes like Leon. He's like just like he's just there and he lives the moment and he gets fucked by everything, you know? So yeah. Okay, Mia to me, normally I would put her in not funny. She annoys me for real as a character. It's probably we could do another tier list at one point. It's probably the character that I hate the most in all Resident Evil. I don't know, the way she acts, the way she acts with Ethan, even after I don't know, I don't like it. I never liked her. I know she got fucked by all this like bio, but it's just like she could have been straight up with Ethan before that, and he would have not like get fucked like this. Let's just say that like this. So, but she's a bit funny when she turns, you know, in Resident Evil 7 when she's like all fucked up. To me, that's fun. There's a lot of comedic moment that I could actually. That's some skits I could do about Mia and like being fucking crazy in Resident Evil 7. She looks on crack. She looks on crack in Resident Evil 7. So I'm gonna put her there. I think she's funnier than all of them actually, just because of that. Just because the way she looks in Resident Evil 7. Yeah. I noted that because I think I could do skit about her. All right. Moving on. This dude, guys, this dude is going in hilarious. The dad in Resident Evil 7, I think he's the second best bad guy in all the Resident Evil, like boss. He's hilarious, and not in the hilarious way of Wesker. Wesker is just a fucking weirdo villain, classic villain. But this guy, the daddy, it's his dialogue. The dialogue in Resident Evil 7 is peak. Like the way he talks and like he talks to Ethan and like he's like his daddy and everything, and it's like, come here, son, and like he's gonna fucking like he's gonna clap his cheeks or whatever. To me, it's fucking hilarious. He's top tier for real. I still love Wesker. You know, Wesker is top one hilarious, but the dad Jack in Resident Evil 7 to me is second best. Like to me, for real, he's so fucking funny. Okay, the mom in Resident Evil 7, I think she's funny. She's funnier than them, those two, for me. Because the way she looks disgusting, you know what I mean? It's the way she looks disgusting. She has a fucking spider nest in her her vagina. Like the way you kill her is like hilarious. She's like walks like a spider. She throw you fucking bugs, and the way she talks at some key moments in Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, whatever. It makes me laugh so hard. Like we could like do something with her for sure. I'm noting it because it gives me ideas for skits. This guy is a bit funny with the thing he does with Ethan and the way he talks to Ethan, I think, in Resident Evil 7. So I I would not put him in not funny. There's something he says that are kind of funny in Resident Evil 7, but well, more than this. Stretch, all right. Ugh. All right, baby. We stretched. Let's continue. We're almost done. Alice, is it her name? Why fucking... No, it's not Alice. Alice is the fucking girl in the name. What the fuck, little girl? Why I forget everything? Evelyn. Evelyn. Not Alice. The fuck I'm saying. Evelyn. The part Resident Evil 7 for me, guys, that's why it's not in my top Resident Evil 7, is peak. But the part when we start to be in the boat and we play as Mia and everything, it's so fucking boring to me, and that's why I'm putting Evelyn in boring. She's scary at one point and everything, but I hate this fucking part. The part in the boat is so fucking ass that it makes me hate her. I don't like it. It's like, even though she's like the biggest boss of the game and everything, I don't like her. because of the boat part. The game becomes so ass there. The game is peak with the family and everything. It's peak, and the boat part is boring. Like once you reach the boat, every time I replayed Resident Evil 7, every time I reached Resident Evil 7 part where we were in the boat, I was like, oh my god, like I was like, I stopped playing. I remember I did some playthrough when I reached that part, maybe to do an achievement or something, I just stopped playing. Continue what? What you want me to continue? All right, Zoe, she becomes funny by accident, but only if you choose, and she's funnier than Ethan to me, only if you choose to not save her. That, or saving her too, it's funny because you choose a random woman and not your wife Mia, and that to me it's fucking funny. Or when you not choose her, she's like getting so upset and everything, but like you're choosing your wife, you know, and like she's just fucking doomed to die unless when you see the DLC she doesn't. But yeah, to me that's fucking funny. And also her accent is kind of cute and funny at the same time. Oh, Lady Dimitrescu. Lady Dimitrescu, she's funny. A bit like all of those bad guys here that are funny. She's just like a fucking 8 feet tall woman that looks like a... 8 feet tall woman that looks like a... She's more than pegging you. She's destroying your ass. Like, if she pegs you, it's not gonna be a 6-inch dildo, guys. It's gonna be like a 12-inch with 5 girth of inch dildo, and she's gonna destroy you like until you fucking like die. Yeah. So to me, she's funny. Yeah, she would destroy you, bro. Okay, the last boss of Resident Evil Village. She just kidnaps your daughter. She's not funny. She's not funny. There's nothing I could say about her. It's funny because a lot of last boss, except Wesker in Resident Evil, they're not funny to me. You know what I mean? Sadler, like they're not really funny. They're just Resident Evil made a good job that like all the boss before they're so epic and funny that it makes you replay the game a lot. You know, some games they just make the last boss the epic shit in the game, you know? And that's why I think it's so cool about Resident Evil is that they make every character memorable almost, you know? Especially in the last like remakes and everything in last games. This guy Eisenberg is funny. I find him funny. Like the way he treats Ethan like a little shit, and like he's just fucking powerful, and the way he talks to me is funny. He's not hilarious, but he's funny, and like I put him at the bottom here because he's like funny, but like I'm not like I'm not like my stomach doesn't hurt when I think about him. Like it doesn't. Okay, those girls are cool characters. Those three girls, but they're not funny. Wait, I'm gonna put them in a bit funny. I'm gonna explain why. It's again the relationship with Ethan. It's like they're a bit funny because it's just they treat Ethan like meat, you know? A bit like Lady Dimitrescu, but Lady Dimitrescu, she's funnier because the way she looks and everything. But those three girls, like they just make Ethan looks like a fucking meat stick that they're gonna eat. And to me, it's a bit funny. Her, the puppet girl in Resident Evil Village. I would put her in a bit funny, just because of the puppet, the way you find the puppet and everything in the house and everything. It's kind of a bit funny. It's not like hilarious, but like the way like you fucking hunt the puppet and everything as Ethan again, it kind of makes it funny. Okay, the big guy this guy is funny by accident, just because the way they made him look like. Like, we're not gonna talk about politics or like any shaming, body shame shit, but like Resident Evil creators, they have something about people overweight, you know? Like this dude is more than overweight, it's like morbid, you know? Like I think I don't know who pitched this idea. Like they were like, "Oh, we're gonna put Orbit, like the merchant in Resident Evil Village, is gonna be a morbid, huge guy, like with too much grease, that like gonna be just sitting there." I don't know. There's something funny about him. Rose, she's not boring. She's a really cool character. I really like the DLC that we're playing right now. Actually, we're finishing the hardcore to finish the trophy. She's badass, but not funny. Again, we see a pattern here with Resident Evil writers. They make a lot of those guys, protagonists, funny as hell, and antagonists too. Mostly Wesker and the dad, but they have hard time to write comedy with their main protagonist girls, you know? They have hard time to do that, I feel. They have hard time to make Jill, Claire, Sheva, and everything as funny as Leon, I feel. They did a good job with Ada, though. The relationship, but again, it's because of Leon, you know? So I think Leon needs to go there, actually, to me. Because all those some of characters that are linked with Leon becomes funny because of him. So yeah. Leon has a true comedic potential. But they did a good job with Ada. So I would put her there. No, after him. This guy is too funny. Like, okay. This is gonna be maybe a hot take for some people, but I think she's going Grace, Grace is going. She's funny. She's not funny by accident. Ah, well, she's almost funny by accident, but it's still her that's funny. And I'm gonna explain why. She's funnier than I would say. I will put her there. To me, she's funnier than a lot of people because the way she acts, you know, she acts. It's her quirks and everything, her stuttering and everything. It's cute, but at the same time funny to me. You know what I mean? Like she makes a very scary situation that she was in Reservoir 9 funny at some point because she's just like, fuck. And that's why I did like 2 skits about that. That she just stuttering and everything, like she's running, she's like, oh fuck, what the fuck? Like, you know, she acts basically like a real human, not like the others that are like not scared, like Leon, zero emotion. She's just fucking stuttering and everything and falling because she's real, you know? And she has quirks and she has anxiety and she's like, what the fuck's going on here? And like, and for that, it makes her funny. It makes her more relatable. All right, this guy. This guy is funny. He's in the same category at those, but I think he's funnier than those 2. Yeah, because he's fucking creep. That one scene with Leon that he touches air, that guy, I need to do a skit about him at one point. It's just hard to fucking cosplay because he has a gray face and all fucked, but I think we could manage to do some kind of cheap cosplay that I always do. And well, yeah, I need to do a skit with this guy and Leon because he's just hilarious. The scene that like he just talks to himself at one point, he's just like, haha, and then he fucking go, you know that scene, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put him the video, but it's just hilarious. Like it makes no fucking sense. So yeah. What is fucking name do? Grayson Gray. Gideon. Victor Gideon. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot his fucking name. Yeah, to this morning I forget the name of everyone. Victor Gideon. Yeah, he's fucking funny, this guy. With everything he does in the game. That's kind of fucking funny. Emily. She's a cool character. She's cute and everything. And she's like the way her relationship with Grace is cute and everything, but she's not funny. Like I can't think about anything funny about her. Maybe a bit the way that she transformed into a fucking monster and like Leon shoots at her. That could turn her funny by accident, actually, because of Leon. Yeah, I have to put her there because of Leon shooting her. And then at the end, he's like, I didn't eat the vittles, by the way. Yes, it's funny. It's funny because of Leon. It's funny because she transformed in a monster and everything. And then Leon shoots at her. But like he just don't care. It's the way that Leon doesn't care. That's why I'm saying she's funny by accident. Because Leon just he's just fucking like he's like monster, fuck you. Like and he just shoot her and he's like, oh, at the end he's like, oh, by the way, I didn't eat any vittles with my fucking huge ass Requiem gun, you know? So that's what's funny. It's not funny that she gets shot. It's funny how Leon acts towards her, you know? Like he doesn't give a fuck. She's badass in Reservoir 9. Mommy of Grace, but she's not funny. There's nothing funny about her. She just get fucking murdered. Zeno is a cheap. I don't like Zeno. I'll probably make a skit about him at one point, but I don't like Zeno. He's a cheap copy of Wesker. He's legit a cheap copy of Wesker. I don't like the way they write. That's why Resident Evil 9 to me is not a better game than Resident Evil 4. Because the writing of Zeno is ass. For real, he's not a cool character. He's not a... To me, he's boring. Like, he's a cheap copy of Wesker. Is a Gen Z copy of Wesker, basically. Like, he's not... There's nothing cool about him. So, he's boring to me. There's nothing about him. This guy, he's badass, but not funny. Onk, I think he's a bit funny because of his interaction with Leon. He thinks he can beat Leon and everything. And also in Code Veronica, I think it's just in the trailer, I think the way he fucking grab Claire, I think we're gonna see some funny shit happening in Veronica, Resident Evil Veronica coming out. So I can't wait to see this. That's gonna be fucking epic. And that's it, guys. There's a tier list. That's the old tier list. Let me know what you think in the comments of the YouTube. For the people watching me on YouTube, and for the people like Nino watching me right now on Twitch. Well, and also, guys, I'm doing this. I'm gonna do some more content like this on my Twitch. So the people on YouTube, make sure you come on my Twitch to see all of this shit happen live, and maybe chat with me live and try to convince me otherwise of my opinions. Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. I can stop the recording. And I added a lot of talk. It's gonna make a good video for my channel, for my YouTube channel. That's pretty cool. All right, so we can play a bit of, I'm gonna play a bit of, continue. The trophy hunt of Village. All right. Resident Evil Village. I think I'm gonna replay. We're gonna replay. Okay, I have to go. We're gonna be back later. All right, Nina. Thanks for hanging out with me for my stupid video of how to rank Resident Evil people. See you later, Nina. I'm gonna be back Wednesday. If you're not back when I finish streaming, I'm gonna be back Wednesday at 4 p.m. Around 4 p.m. So if you want to see me live again, Wednesday, I'm gonna be there. Wednesday, I'm gonna probably try another horror game, and then continue this if we don't finish it right now. Oh wait, it's not that. We're doing the DLC. Shadow of Rose. Fuck. Shadow of Rose trophy hunt. Yeah, like this. Let's go. Right now we're finishing the game, the DLC at Hardcore. We're at the puppet part. Wait, I need to change something. Controls. Wait, what the fuck? Control. Options. Control. Key bindings. Crouch, crouch, crouch. Where's crouch? Absorb. Okay. I like when my crouch is linked to my mouse. It's a bit like a little nightmares here. Oh, I forgot to start TikTok. All right. Yo, thank you, Izumis, for the gifted subs. For the 5 gifted subs. People, if you're here, say thank you to Izumis for the gifted subs. That's pretty cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Or thank you. Actually, I said men, but maybe you're women, so I'm sorry about this. Thank you, Izumis. Welcome. Thank you very much. I'm a guy, all good. All right. Well, my thank you, man, was right there. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it. What's up? Having a good day? I think we need to hide there. This part makes me think also of Batman, you know, with the... when we fight Scarecrow. Oh, fuck. Okay, how do I do that? I can do it when I'm crouched. All right. How do I... Oh, I can't go there. Oh, fuck. Okay, that was a bad idea. Fuck, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Shit. Do I go back there? Oh, yeah. Are we gonna get some health at one point? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck, she did. I thought they were just turning around this shit. Come on. Okay. Something. What the fuck we can do? Oh. Okay. All right. So it's always about. It's always about those things. Oh. Okay. What do we do? Okay. Just need to learn the patterns. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, baby. There. Oh, fuck no. Okay. We chill. Go there. How do I go up there? Oh, I just do it. This. All right. We got this. It's been a long time I played this, so I don't remember. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's worse now. That's even worse. Okay, go, go, go. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, fuck. Okay, I can destroy them. Oh, no! Okay, no, they just disappear. Fuck. We hurt. We hurt. Okay. Nice. At least we have some way to fight them now. Man, I see blurry. That sucks. Fuck. Oh no, I forgot to eat it. Oh fuck. Found me? Fuck. Where the fuck she came from? Oh, come on. Where the hell she came from? Die, bitch. Move. Why she doesn't move? She blocked the way. Oh, it doesn't kill them. It just stunned them. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. That's why she killed me. Oh, that's ass. Why? What does it do? Oh, fuck. Run! Run, bitch! Wait, I'm just going back the same way? Is it the same way? Oh, fuck. Oh, no, I'm fucked. Wait, I don't know where to go. Is it the same way? Or is it... This is where we need to go? Fuck, man. Here, she just... Oh, fuck. Eh! Didn't work. Oh, fuck, I didn't eat it. I'm so fucking dumb. That should just disappear. All right. We go there. I really don't know why we do that. Then I go there. I do that. And I go there. Okay. Wait, no, I'm just going back where I came from, right? Yeah, no. So where the fuck I need to go? Shit. I don't get it. There. Oh, yeah. Fuck. I wasted time. I wasted time, guy. Shut up. Oh, whoops. I forgot to put the game. Uh-oh. Need to run. Need to fucking run. Ah! What the hell? I don't understand.
Gotta get out of here.
We need to run, but why is this? I don't get it. Do we pass here then? Nope. This is not a good way. This is not the way. This is not the way.
Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I want to get out of here, but you don't. She doesn't even fucking run. She's jogging. Like, who would have a shit ass like robot running after you and you would just.
Leave me alone.
And you would just fucking jog. She's just jogging. She's not running. I don't get it. I don't remember. I don't remember what to do. Ah! It doesn't work. Maybe I need to wait. Maybe I need to wait somewhere for her to pass.
Gotta get out of here.
Because it makes no sense. Escape the dolls. Where she go? She's there. No. It's not working. You were lost. Well, TikTok says my live is restricted again because it contains graphic whatever. Bro, it's a fucking game. I put even the category in TikTok of the game I'm playing. Like, bro, TikTok is such a fucking shit app. Okay. Okay, it works. It worked. I stunned her. What the fuck? I'm going. Oh. Why doesn't it work? Come on.
Shut up.
Oh no. The fuck is this? No.
Gotta get out of here.
Oh, not again. Man, this part is ass though. She's not even running. She's fucking jogging.
Shut up! Just shut up! Michael!
Michael. Finally. We're done with this place. We're done.
I can't take much more of this. Why are they talking about my dad? I never even met him.
Do you resent him?
No, I don't know. I don't know the first thing about him. I wish I did. All I know is he died protecting me. Sometimes I try to imagine what my life would have been like if he hadn't died. Would he have taught me to ride a bike? Helped me with my homework? Read me a story every night?
That part of Resident Evil is a good writing.
He've been there for me, proud of me.
That like they
Sometimes.
live in the
When I feel lost or afraid,
Mika Chad. I don't remember the fucking name.
what he might have said to me.
Mika Mul Sid or whatever.
Where are we?
You're safe here. Oh, it's her house
Feels
when she was a baby.
familiar. Like I've been here before.
Look at all the decorations. Some kind of
To do. Decorate living room, get wine.
party?
I'm so lucky to have you both in my life.
What's that voice?
Just not Mia.
Is that Dad?
Fuck Mia.
This must be my parents' house from when I was a baby. I bet other things also have my dad's memories.
She just cannot get enough of this stuff.
She likes the milk.
Feed me as soon as I started crying.
Take your time and look around. No, I don't really want to take my time.
Rose is such a picky eater. All she ever wants is fruit puree.
I guess I've always loved fruit.
Are we done here? Don't forget to look upstairs.
I'll take a look.
The toilet. Man, Mia doesn't clean her shit. There's shit everywhere. Do you ever had guys a girlfriend that like leave all her shit on the the toilet sink?
This tune has always been special for our family.
I think I've heard this before. It's pretty.
Nice.
I haven't seen Mom in ages.
Hey. What's up, Zorro?
This is my bedroom?
Been a long time. What you
She's
been
growing
up
so
to?
fast. Getting bigger every day.
This crib is so little.
It's so little.
I wonder if
That's really
she'll
cool
like
though
me
that
when
she
grows
can
up.
revisit the memory
So happy.
like this of her parents. You know? A key. Where's the key?
She's already growing out of these onesies?
How everything going? Going well? Doing well,
I
you?
was ever this tiny.
It's tiny. Because you were a baby. That's normal. I think I'm... What fucking drawer key? This one?
I know. She's probably a little
Fuck
too
is
young
this?
for this. But it was too cute.
I wonder how we played
a cube.
with this.
Are we done? Where's the dryer? The drawer. Not the dryer, the drawer. Yeah, Mia. She really leaves her shit everywhere. But why she put a thing on the mirror? She was afraid of the mirror? Oh, because she was it was not Mia for real, it was Lady Miranda, and maybe the reflection of the mirror would fuck. Would have been so busy, but guess what? I'm done with the subject A+. Wow. It's amazing. You're a good student.
A letter for me?
You're a good student.
Happy half-birthday, Rose. My gift to you is a promise. I'll always be there for you, no matter what. I'll be there every birthday to watch you blow out the candles on your cake.
Lies.
I'll be there to make you breakfast and walk you to school every day. I'll be there when you have a bad dream and sing to you until you fall back asleep.
That's sad, man.
I'll hug you tight when you're troubled or worried and tell you that everything's gonna be all right. You are my precious Rose. Never forget that, Dad.
Part is sad.
No one loves you.
Oh, yeah, that bitch Evelyn is back.
No! No! Michael! Michael, help! Michael! No!
The bitch is back.
Guess what?
Guess what?
That thing you're looking for isn't here. So, you don't have the purifying crystal?
She's scary for a little girl.
Of course not. For that, you'll have to go deeper. Much deeper.
Are we in the horror game season? We're always in the horror game season, but yeah, I'm done with Souls game. Well, I need to finish Lies of P, but we're finishing. We're playing when we can.
Loves you.
But yeah, I'm back to the regular program, the horror, the Resident Evil,
Enough.
the horror games.
Now, you're
Yesterday we played a funny game. Yesterday we played a funny horror game. The VOD is on my VOD's YouTube. It was so fucking funny, man. The photo.
Does she only want you? What are you talking about?
Photos and shit. Photomania. Photomania. That's what we played. I'm stuck. The fuck? I was stuck.
Enough games. Now you'll drown. I came first. First?
She came first.
Or does she only want you? What are you talking about?
Where do we go now? Go back.
Look at you!
Ah!
You are beyond worthless!
You missed many things. That's okay. Sometimes you come, sometimes. Oh no! It's not there. Fuck. Okay, okay.
Just so greedy.
Ah! I didn't have time to block them.
So
Fuck!
friends, but it's never enough.
It's fucking dolls flying. Ah! Need to get the fuck out of here.
Where do you think you are? Oh look, your families.
Uh-oh.
Enough of this shit. Die, die.
I need to fucking run. Ah! Get out!
Chance.
I'm ready, daddy. Welcome, swamp bomb.
They were supposed to die and join me here. Let's go. What?
The power of the lights.
Stop it.
Give me the power of the lights.
How are you even here?
Give me the power.
Michael. Good, you made it out.
Took a cook. You're back. Took a good shower. Welcome back, Nuna.
Evelyn. That little girl?
The little girl. Use your power. I'm using my fucking power. Varian flask. Don't panic, you got this. I want my guns. Where are my guns?
You will never, never!
Oh. Oh yeah, I remember that part. She like threw a fucking power at me.
A good girl!
Ah! Die, bitch. Use Rose power.
Died. We were supposed to be a family.
Where is she?
And you're completely obsessed with stupid old Rose.
Oh, fuck, she does a triple shot. Boom, boom, boom. Die! Where she is? Where is she?
Stay back.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Where the fuck? What's your step? Ah!
If you'd never been born, it would have been.
Bang, 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 bang. Die! I need to hide.
Go away.
Ah! Where the fuck she is? Oh, upstairs. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Explosions. How do I go up? Oh no! Ah! I'm stuck! Ah!
I was special.
Oh fuck! I was special.
You're worthless.
Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, go, go, go. Oh no. No, she's still, it's still
No
blocked.
escape.
Shit. Okay. Okay, we wait.
You're nothing.
Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Going up. You're dead, bitch.
Hate you.
Oh no! I'm fucked.
You're worthless. Nothing.
Boo.
With no friends.
Bang. 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 Boom, 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 boom. You're dead. She disappeared, bitch. Over here. What?
I came for you.
Keep focusing. I'll help. Okay. Die, bitch! By the power of the lights. Nice.
Can't
yeah.
believe how useless I am.
What the hell's going on? Yeah.
No one loves me. What now? This is all your fault.
She looked like a kid in The Exorcist.
And I will never let you have what you want.
Rose, look out! Don't give up, Rose. Find that crystal.
Don't give up. We're going deeper in the deeps. Deeper in the deeps. We're going deeper, deeper in the deeps. Oh yeah, baby. Deeper in the deeps.
Are you there?
Rose, look out!
He saved me,
Yes.
but he didn't make it.
Deeper. Oh yeah, baby. Deeper in the deeps.
Is Michael my dad?
Fighting a moody teenager
give up,
ghost. Yep.
Find that crystal.
Rose, she tried to remove the power that she has because she don't want to be a freak, which I think is stupid as fuck.
I can keep going.
If you have power, keep them, you know?
I have to find that crystal.
Just trying to find a crystal in that weird realm, fictional realm. That like that memories of her dad and other people of the Resident Village are living. Yep. She is doing that. She is doing that. But guys, it's mostly time for me to go. I'm gonna be back Wednesday night at 4 p.m. EST, guys. So if you won't want to miss my stream, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be back. I'm there also every Sunday and sometimes Saturday morning. Sunday is the special. We do a YouTube video like we just did the past hours, and I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back Wednesday, guys. But for now, we're gonna raid somebody. Stay here. Raid somebody that already playing. That's already playing. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh no. English. Yeah, we're gonna raid that person. I don't know who they are, but let's raid them. All right, guys. See you. See you Wednesday. Love you all.